Hi, hello, good day to all. I'm Ashni from Group 22A05. So the purpose of the video today is to fulfill our group assignment, Principles of Finance. So let's look into the business of KHIND Holdings BERHAD. KHIND Holdings BERHAD was established in 1961 by Mr. Cheng Kim Fan. It started with the name of Sharika Electric KHIND and now it's known as KHIND Holdings BERHAD. It's a distributor of electric appliances worldwide. So what are we waiting for? Let's assess the annual report of KHIND Holdings BERHAD. To know more about this assignment.
Hello, I'm Kirisha. I will explain about the vertical analysis of KHIND Holdings BERHAD. What's vertical analysis? Vertical analysis is a technique used in financial analysis that shows each line item on a financial statement as a percentage of a predetermined base figure. The vertical analysis formula is the statement line item over total base times 100%. Let's start to analyze the income statement. A profit of 0.50% was made for the 2019 fiscal year. In 2020, this figure rose to 5.94% and in 2021, it fell to 4.31%. This part shows that the shareholding of non-controlling interest in these 3 years are up and down. Next, the total comprehensive income for the year 2019 is 0.50%, while in 2020, the total comprehensive income increases to 5.85% and decreases to 4.56% in 2021. So to wrap up this vertical analysis, most of the line item in the income statement has spaced up and down in these 3 years. So that's all. Let's look at the next part.
Hi, my name is Fatiha. So I will talk about horizontal. Horizontal analysis is analysis method that evaluates changes data over a series. For your information, I take statement of financial position to analyze my data. Starting with 2019 to 2020, asset, liability and equity have decreased, while from 2020 to 2021 have increased. In statement of financial position, from 2019 to 2020 have decreased and got negative amount, while from 2020 to 2021 have increased.
Hi guys, now I'm going to continue with my part, which is ratio analysis. Oh, before that, I'm Andra. Do you guys know what is ratio analysis? Never mind, I'll explain it. Ratio analysis is a method to examine the different financial variables in a financial statement to know how well the company is doing financially.
Hi, my name is Robi. So I will explain about efficiency ratio. Efficiency ratio usually used to analyze how well a company uses assets and liabilities internally. Inventory turnover ratio. From the calculation report, as the result, we get 4.84 times for 2021. Average collection period. Average collection period for 2019 is better than 2020 and 2021. Total asset turnover ratio. The calculation of total asset turnover in 2021 shows a good and clear increase.
Next is profitability ratio. The first one is gross profit margin ratio. This formula is gross profit divided by sale. The ratio for 3 years is 22%. KHIND Holdings BERHAD has been able to maintain the profit. The second one is return on total asset ratio. In 2019, is not satisfactory. Meanwhile, the next year is 12%, which is satisfactory. In 2021, is 9%, which is not satisfactory. Lastly, is net profit margin ratio. In 2019, they show that for every ringgit invested in cent, net profit is 50 cents. Meanwhile, in 2020, only get a net profit of 6 cents. Meanwhile, in 2021, only 4 cents.
Okay, next look at the liquidity ratio. Liquidity ratio is how the company paid the short-term obligation. So let's look at the first sub-ratio under the liquidity ratio. Firstly, current ratio. Let's look at the formula first. Current ratio calculated by current asset divided by current liability. Okay, let's look at the analysis. In 2019, the current ratio is 1.89 times. In 2020 and 21, the current ratio is 1.86 times. So usually 1.00 is the minimum level of ratio that the company needs to achieve. In this case, 1.89 indicates a high level, which means the company can pay off all its short-term obligation very fastly. Okay, let's look at the second sub-ratio, which is quick ratio 21. The quick ratio is 1.09, which is the lowest when we compare with 2019 and 2020. So this indicates the KHIND Holdings BERHAD has the best year to solve all its short-term debts. Okay, let's move to the next ratio, which is leverage ratio. It means that how it's used to evaluate the debt load of the company in its equity and asset. First sub-ratio is debt ratio. For this ratio, the lower the ratio, the lower the financial risk. For KHIND Holdings BERHAD 2021, the lower financial risk here for this company. This is because the debt ratio is just 28.71%. Basically, from 0 to the 30% is indicates the lower financial risk for a company, which means 2019 and 2020 has the 50% of the debt ratio, which is the company in a high level of financial risk. So 2021 is the best year for the KHIND Holdings BERHAD.
Let's move to the next part, which is the equity multiplier ratio. The equity multiplier ratio is calculated by dividing the total assets divided by the shareholders' equity. 2019 and 2020 had the highest ratio, which is 2.05 and 2.03. 2021 has the least ratio, which is 2.01. So this suggests that the lower the ratio, the better the financial performance of the company.
So let's move to the next part, which is the recommendations. I'll be giving you 2 recommendations, which is risk handling and enhancing interaction with stakeholders. First recommendation will be enhancing interaction with the stakeholders. This is meant by building a trust and bond with the stakeholders by letting them know the semi-annually, annually, and quarterly reports of the company. This does not only create a trust, but also creates a relationship with the company. Second recommendation will be risk handling. The company can identify all of the risks that they have and react immediately to avoid unnecessary incidents. This can help the company to overcome all their risks.
So we have come to the end of the video. Let's wrap it all up. Throughout the year of 2019 to 2021, the company has displayed an excellent financial performance. Meanwhile, leverage ratio shows a positive trend with a debt ratio decline in 2021. This suggests that the company has reduced its risk and increased its stability. Thus, we can conclude that KHIND Holdings BERHAD is a great company to be invested in.